I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Alrighty, here we go. How is everyone doing? So, nailed the intro. Alright, so we're gonna do some Railjack affinity farming. Who wants to join me for that? If you want to join me, come in on PC as per usual. We're not playing on console or anything because I don't play on console. Hello to everyone watching at this present moment. Okay. Join the squad later. About to do a 3x3 triathlon. Good luck. Good luck with that. Are you doing triathlon on easy mode or are you doing triathlon on normal mode? Big questions. Big questions. In the meantime, let's grab some more weapons. Let's see, what do I want to level up? Okay. Swap out to Twitch since the letters are too tiny. What the hell does that even mean? Can you elaborate on that? Shouldn't have grabbed a secondary because I already have the Athodai. We'll be leveling that up heaps. That's the idea. So where is my Athodai? It's where is it? There it is. There it is. Athodai. So this is the new thing. This is the new hand cannon. And you know what's hilarious? When I first came across that idea of it being a hand cannon, I actually thought it was going to be like this hilarious sort of crossover between Destiny 2 and Warframe. Hey guys, we're going to be introducing a freaking hand cannon. It's going to be called the Hawk Moon. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing that's coming. It does look like a blow dryer, doesn't it? Yeah, no, indeed. Okay. Wow, okay, it already comes with its blue potato already installed. That's pretty exciting. Now, how's everyone building this thing? Because I'm looking at the stats, the fact that there is an auto burst, the fact that there's a charge mode, the fact that the auto burst is a crit mode, but the fact that the charge mode is a status mode, which I guess kind of sounds a little bit hilarious. I'm thinking a hybrid build is the way to go. How's everyone else going? Very used to Twitch fonts. Follow you on Twitch and type there instead. Up to you. Up to you. Just keep in mind that on the stream, as you can see on the left hand side, we have both Twitch chat and YouTube chat happening at the same time, and you know, because the channel is so small, it doesn't actually, you know, clog up space, so it should be fine. Whatever you feel like works for you. Alright, so obviously we're going to use Hornet Strike, and we'll use Barrel Diffusion. I'll probably put that there. For a crit build, we'll probably go for these two. And wow, 91% crit chance. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So there we go. Feels birthday, man. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Alright, I'm gonna actually change the camera filter. There we go. Let's go for the sort of nice blue kind of thing. So I'm gonna need at least 2 former to deal with these two, and then if we go for a if we go for the 60/60 mods, let's just see how we go. All right, let's just see how we go. Oh, I think it's called Better TV or something like that. Better TTV or whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway. I thought I deleted the burst-in, but apparently I didn't, so I'm going to need to delete that afterwards. Let's equip some other weapons, like the Ether Reaper. Dual Zorin. The hell? I haven't upgraded that yet? Really? Oh, that's odd. Okay. And I think I'm going to be putting a couple of former on... Oh, not that Hydron. Not that Hydroid, of which also, by the way, I need to actually delete that Hydroid. So, let's see. Equipment... Inventory. Where's that Hydroid? Hydroid. No, not that one. This one. Whoa! No! I don't want to delete the other two. That would have been a friggin' live stream fail right there. So we're just deleting this one. We're not deleting this one. It's not my birthday. Whose birthday are we talking about? I think it's Seth's birthday. Wait, hold on. That's so confusing. Hydroid. Okay, that's still there. Okay. Okay. I almost screwed up, but I didn't. Okay.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Oh, you meant to separate the comments. Okay. Okay, so this is a build that I'm trying to run with Hydroid in Steel Path. Someone has suggested that Hydroid is actually perfectly fine, given some pretty compelling arguments. Can't really argue against them, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out how to make this build actually work out. As you can see, we're running a triple augment build. Running a triple augment Hydroid build. And in theory, this is working, but in practice, the thing I'm struggling with is killing enough enemies to keep the life support up is friggin' survival missions. Who said that about Hydroid? Someone on a Facebook group. So not, I don't have a particularly big, like, amazing, well-meaning source of information, but this person seemed to know what they were talking about. Okay. Yeah. Someone in a Facebook group. So. I feel like I need more strength. I feel like I need more rage, but at the same time, I don't really want to do anything about range. It's kind of, unless you had just permakill. Yeah, true. Especially Steel Path Survival. Like, I feel like the countdown, the ticker goes down even harder. Heavy Hydroid build, what the fuck? Okay. A hybrid build, not... I'm so confused. Anyway. Do I even need a former on this? I kind of want to put... Do I have an aura former on this? I do have an aura... I do in fact have an aura former. I'm almost tempted to put an aura former there because that might be the one thing, but at the same time I don't really want to put an aura former. Shit, what do I do? 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 I mean, what I want to put as my aura, well, enemy radar at some point kind of gets a bit old. I feel like going for... I don't know. I feel like this is nearly... Like, this is the thing, guys. This is nearly there, I think. And yet, at the same time, it's not... It's just missing something, but I don't know what it's missing. It's like putting an aura former on Zephyr. True. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be an aura former. I feel like I should use growing power, but at the same time, it seems like over 100% power strength doesn't really yield much in the way of, like, incredible results. Because, if you look at it this way... Pilfering Swarm, the drop chance doesn't get affected by power strength point blank. I could actually have negative power strength if I go for, like, Thingo. I could do this. I could have negative power strength, and the drop chance still remains the exact same, so that's not a problem. Like, power strength doesn't actually mean anything for pilfering reasons. At the same time, it doesn't actually mean anything for the corroding chance, no? Or rather, at least, like, above 100% doesn't really mean... Actually, it doesn't even mean anything for Tempest Barrage, Corroding Barrage. It doesn't even do anything for that. And then the last thing is, like, well... extra power strength does mean more damage on Undertow, but, like... I don't know, it seems like the difference seems to be really, really minor. It's probably superior. I think you go for general power strength, it's probably superior. Is it, though? Because, like, you're not really... I don't feel like you're going to be able to do a whole lot of damage with your Tentacle Swarm to begin with. It's 200 damage. We're dealing with enemies, especially at Steel Paths, we're dealing with enemies that have, like, a lot of health. So even if you get, like, 200% power strength, which, for some reason, I see a lot of people being like, oh, dude, if your build doesn't have, like, massive amounts of power strength, it's not a build. Like, no, hang on, hold on. 200 damage going up to a whopping 400 damage a second, I'm guessing? like, sure, it's true damage, but them enemies still have quite a decent amount of health, so not really seeing it. At the same time, I just feel like this is missing something. I just feel like this is missing something, but at the same time, I don't know what it is. And I don't know who I can look to for this. Dude, a lot of people have said that. Not just this is the mindset of some people that I find. There is a comment where it's like, dude, what do you mean you're not using 250% power strength on Revenant? What do you mean you're running this basic mode friggin' like 50% health destroy version of Revenant? What is this garbage? Do you even know how to build Revenant? Didn't you know you actually need 250% power strength in order to actually play Revenant? I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm just going backwards and forwards and that kills them already. You're telling me that I absolutely need to remove Prime Trigger and replace with adaptation? I would do that, but at the same time, I kind of want Curative Undertow to have as much value as possible. And the only way that Curative Undertow has a lot more value, in my opinion, is if Hydroid has a lot more health. But not so much health that he doesn't have enough shields. Like, it's like 15 thoughts running through my mind when it comes to those two. So, thanks. I aim to please. I aim to please. But, you know, if Zen was here, who would say, dude, replace Vigor with friggin' rolling guard. Fair enough, but I feel like adaptation... I mean, maybe adaptation is the key, but, I don't know. I'll try that. In the meantime, I was initially thinking about putting Former on my Hydroid Prime, but you know what? I have no fucking idea what I put on. I have no idea what I want to change in it. Do I go Swift Momentum just for the memes? Do I go Melee Guidance, which I should probably just upgrade for the hell of it? Do I go Mecha Empowered just cuz? Like, there's no point. It's so confusing. Alright, anyway, let's ignore all of that for now. Y'all can try and figure it out in the comments if you want. But, in the meantime, let's play some Railjack. Let's do the entire point of this stream, which is to play some goddamn Railjack. Banzai, you ready? Hey, if anyone else wants to join me on PC, as per usual, /join category. Alright, Banzai, ready? 3, 2, 1, A, yep, L. Alright, let's go. Wait, what do you mean you don't need to level it up to get maximum value? What does that mean? How does that even work?
Entering operational field.
Can you elaborate on that? That sounds a bit weird. If you ask me, that sounds a little bit strange. The maximum amount is 90%, no? The maximum value of adaptation is 90%. Therefore, in order to get that, or is it a thing where it's like, if you max it out, it just gets to 90% faster? Is that the idea? Or, I don't know. I haven't really thought about adaptation in a very long time.
I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale.
Wait, did you want to use the forward artillery?
Continue.
Okay, if you want to use the forward artillery, you can use it next time. Ship's about to get blown up. Because I just parked myself in front of a cruise ship. This is like bad piloting 101, folks. Don't do what I did. Don't park your Railjack in front of a cruise ship.
To be concerned with.
That's like #1 way of getting yourself blown up. Has nothing to do with the idea of using a tanky ship. It's everything to do with just parking yourself in front of a cruise ship for no reason. So don't do what I did. Oh man, I want to change to Void Hole, actually.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent.
Yeah, park your ship in front of a cruise ship. You know what's gonna happen? Someone's going to take that out of context, they're gonna start doing it, and then they're gonna go on Reddit being like, you know, I listened to this guy called Katagari. And he kept saying that he's like this top tier, like friggin' Railjack dude who knows everything about Railjack. He said park your ship in front of a Railjack, in front of a cruise ship. And so I did that, and then I got blown up. I don't think this Katagari guy knows what he's doing. Maybe it's about time I stopped listening to these small-time YouTubers and listen to the big-time YouTubers who know nothing about Railjack.
That clears up some space.
I joke, but I just know it's going to happen at some point.
Reactor has detonated. Pretty.
I don't know what's going on out there. First like the stream only has 1 like. Needs more. Oh, at some point it's going to get more likes, don't worry about that. Also, stream likes. If you ask me, the stream like counter is about as meaningless as ever. I don't really care about that, but if you like the stream, hit that like button, and the big thing is if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, can I get some Twitch prize? I'm kidding. No, I don't have any save people that run Tank Ash. What the hell is Tank Ash? I've never heard of that before. That doesn't sound like a thing. It sounds too made up to be true. I'm just about to hit. I'm gonna hit the dry dock, by the way. Okay, so you get it for 18, not 20 seconds. 9% damage reduction stack, not per stack, not 10%. Does that mean you need 10 stacks in order to get the full 90, as opposed to 9 stacks to get the full 90? Is that the idea? Or how's my sister doing? She's doing just fine. Really enjoying the clothes that she got. Yeah? Okay. Well, there we go then. I guess it's the duration thing that matters the most then. That's probably like the only main real big fat difference. Yeah. I could just see now someone in the comments being like, wait, Katagari has a sister? What do you mean she has a Shay? Why did I call myself Shay? What the hell? It's like, what do you mean he has a sister? I want to see her. And then they'll go into my freaking community tab and be like, whoa, he does have a sister. And I'll be like, got him again, boys. Alright. Be like, $1. And I'll be like, yep, there's another one. Got him again. Got him again. Evil laugh.mp3. Let's go. You know what's hilarious about that though? Baked soup with cakes. The hell kind of a name is that? You know what's hilarious about that though? There's a thing called Snap Camera. It's a thing that you can. It's the thing you download. You basically get to use it on your webcam. I have already tried the quote-unquote my twin filter. I do have a spot, by the way, Stan, so yes, you can join us. There's a filter called my twin. I've actually tried that, and there is a picture of that on the community tab, in the community tab. Actually, yeah, it's also called a tab. Yeah, there is a thing called a community tab in the community tab. What the hell am I saying? Now I'm repeating myself. This guy is kind of nuts. You sure? Damn, you didn't. I did. LOL. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, friggin' Thingo Railjack is kind of bugged. What is it called? Client mode Railjack is pretty bugged. Yeah, it just happens. There is actually a picture of that on thing. Of like the result of using the quote-unquote my twin filter via my webcam. It's not good. You want to talk about like a cursed image? That's cursed. I'm calling that cursed. It's not. It doesn't look good at all. So until that gets fixed, until that gets sorted out, yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Wow, that was quick. We already heard 100 messages. That was fast. Chat seems a lot more lively today. Yeah. The ones that I do, listen, the ones that I do properly, I don't think they're cursed at all. It's the ones that I do, it's that specific one with the webcam. That's cursed. That is like cursed with like witchcraft from like the late 18th century. Like that's super cursed. Did that hit? Oh, it did hit. Hang on, I'm gonna kill these fighters first. Wow. Okay. I just used a void hole on the rock. In doing so, sometimes when you shoot a void hole, the void hole sort of bomb thing, if you will, at like an asteroid, sometimes it causes enemy ships to fly into that asteroid, and that actually equals instant death. Yeah, the one with the webcam is pretty damn cursed. Every other one is good. The other ones are fine. Because the other ones were taken with my actual camera. They were actually edited properly. Hell, even this latest one I actually decided to go the step further and actually crack open Photoshop. You know that Photoshop actually has a really cool tool as part of the liquid function, the liquify tool. It has friggin' like face detect. Yeah, this guy's getting wrecked by bubbles. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Yeah, the friggin' liquefy tool is so good with face detect and stuff. Like, you can literally just like, with a couple of sliders, you literally get to like change how wide or narrow a face is, how big the nose is, the size of the left-right eye if you want. Like, it's pretty goddamn powerful.
They have launched fighters.
Like the image that I got from FaceApp initially for that last one that I did, the image that I got, the face, Kate's face. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That's hilarious. A friggin' fighter flew right in front, but it seems like the forward artillery does have some pretty good punch through. So not only did the fighter get blown up, the friggin' the cruise ship behind it also got blown up. So that's nice. That was a nice shot. The friggin' anyway, the face that I got from FaceApp for that last one with the blue jacket, i.e. the blue jacket that I bought. Yeah, the face looked a bit off. It just looked weird. It just, well, not look weird. It just didn't look right. It just wasn't the face that I was going for. So I literally had to go into the thing. Gotta go clean dishes. Okay. Have you guys seen? Well, I've seen that. I've linked that in the community tab. That thing. Yeah, we got a VR3. It's really common, like hilariously common. If we get a void hole, you'll notice that I actually don't go, "Oh my god, we got a void hole!" No, I don't do that anymore, because we get that all the time, actually. So yeah, all the ultra rare stuff here is like super super duper like friggin' common. Void Hole, Void Cloak. The only thing that's like still hilariously rare, which is going to be why I'm going to like friggin' go nuts if we actually get it, is turret velocity. Despite the fact that it's actually not good enough to be worth that level of rareness, if you ask me. But you know, it's hilariously rare, and I've only gotten one the entire time. Apparently friggin' a Mac in chat, if he's actually here today, managed to get another one, rat bastard. So yeah. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, let's get some clean shots. There we go. Go for it. I'd like to point out that Mine 5 is doing far better than 99% of random players who join my Railjack with regards to the forward artillery. So, really appreciate someone who fucking knows what they're doing. You know how? See, this is the dream. When you find someone who actually knows what they're doing with the forward artillery. Oh, it's so good. So, folks, if you want to join someone's Railjack, I recommend practicing your forward artillery. Banzai, you know you've been noticed. I friggin' invited you, okay? So yeah, if people are new to Railjack and they would like a tip on like how to do better in Railjack, practice your forward artillery. It is so recognizable. Someone who actually knows what they're doing with their forward artillery, as opposed to like 99% of people who have no idea what they're doing. If for whatever, let's fire it at this, okay, look at these ships. Notice how they're all basically dying instantly. It's because a lot of them are actually flying into the asteroid that I just shot the Void Hole at. So if you want to have fun with the Void Hole, you can actually do a lot more damage with the Void Hole by itself by just shooting it straight at this asteroid right here. Like so. Now, that one was a bit of a float. That one was a bit of a fluke. Or fluff, rather. Hold on, buddy. Nope, too early. Bad luck.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Oh yeah, I prefer to play with motion blur. 100%. 100%.
Prepare to repel.
I mean, at some point I'm just used to it, that's all.
Intruder alert. Full
Wait, that cruise ship is still...
arms. I want those
How did that cruise ship survive?
my ship.
Friggin' hilarious. Ah, welcome back, comment cop.
Boom. Crew ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Alert. Enemy crew ship has translated into the sector.
Nice. See, this is a guy who can also aim at a cruise ship from like several kilometers away. That's a skill
Bye-bye.
I highly recommend practicing if you want to get good at Railjack. Did I break the shield? There we go, that's the key.
Enemy morale has broken.
That's it. Wait,
Fighters are
one more cruise ship.
giving off. Cruise ship down. That
Where's the last one?
was some space. Heat crasher. Rear cruise ship.
Oh no. Sorry. Didn't realize there was a freaking bubble there. That's it.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
Alright, let's see.
Pretty. Rainier in disarray. Sector
Okay,
secure.
we'll keep going.
Mission successful.
Let us press on. those bubbles, folks, those bubbles are hopefully... Listen, if D wants to do... D is probably going to want to do a Railjack Revisited Part 2 again. Preferably with someone who actually knows something about it. Those bubbles, I think they've got to go. What do you guys reckon in chat? Those bubbles, I think they've got to go. Their healing function is no longer a thing that matters because you can kill everything so quickly. But the fact that they block friggin' forward artillery shots, that annoys me to no end. What do you guys reckon?
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
You think they'll forget that those what? You think they'll forget that those bubbles exist? See, that's why they need to listen to someone who actually knows something about Railjack. You know, if they actually listened to me instead of, you know, other people, maybe we would have gotten some actually decent Railjack changes, like get rid of the bubble. The bubble is ass.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Are we out of things? No, we're not. Okay. Wait, what? Did you miss? What happened? I'm gonna find another angle. There we go, that's the way.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Ready.
I mean, like, here's the big question. Whose idea was it to do the speed changes? The engine changes, the speed boost changes? I'm gonna say this right now, like, I remember when Railjack Revisited Part 1 first came out, I'm like, okay, you guys want to reserve judgment for a bit? I'm gonna say this now. The speed changes are terrible. 100% terrible. The fact that we have less boost, despite the fact that we have more base speed, I don't care about the base speed. I want to be able to boost more. It just doesn't work, you know? They did make a good vacuum, that is true. So there were definitely things that were good about the Railjack Revisited changes. But holy crap, the speed changes, man. Can we like can we get like an Uno reverse card on that, please? Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, is it going for the Gokstad? Oh, we missed. Bad luck. Yes. Roberto. Sorry. I don't know why I just said Robert. It's like when you say something and then you like think you're saying the right thing, but then you're like, hold on, am I saying the right thing? And then you stop halfway through, and that's when you say the wrong thing. And so then I say something weird like Robert. Like, the hell is that? That's not the name.
Focus on remaining targets.
Yeah. Sister, in quotation marks. I will say this though. I think everyone in Railjack. I think everyone in Warframe needs to be grateful to Railjack, because Railjack first came. Railjack is the first time we had shield gating, and so D was able to see the effects of shield gating thanks to Railjack. So maybe, you know, if certain people weren't messing around with bloody Railjack and saying it's all bad and everything, appreciate that you had this thing. Okay, moving on. By the way, what was that question? By the way, dumb question. I haven't seen a void hole in a while besides that YouTube video, so can I shoot it? Yeah, go for it. We sit. Okay. Here's the thing. here's the thing. Because we have someone who's dedicated to engineering memes in the form of Banzai, yeah, go nuts. Just don't rapid fire it. Just don't rapid fire it, you know? If you see a giant clump of enemies, use it. If you see a giant clump of enemies, use it. Keep in mind, there's a good fair chance that I would also see that giant clump of enemies, so we'll just have to try and coordinate ourselves. If we screw up, we screw up. It's fine, whatever.
Looks like the Grenier are feeling lucky.
Alright, use it. Go, 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 go.
Incoming attack craft. Crew.
Do it.
Light them up.
Do it! This is your one chance. Do it! Fire at that clump of enemies. Go! There it is. You missed. You've got to, so with the void hole, you've got to be able to time it properly to activate it early. You need to press 3 again in order to actually activate it. Unless you're firing it at a rock, in which case when it hits the rock, then it will activate automatically.
Omni crew required.
Yeah. So I probably recommend checking out the Void Hole video that I did, because I did a video pretty much covering every single battle aviotic. So check out that series if you need help with that. Subtle plug. But in the meantime, when it comes to the Void Hole, it is one of those fire and then activate type abilities. Whoa, did you blow up another one? I think you did.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Alright, giant couple of enemies. You take the left.
Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived.
See if you can... There we go. Did you manage to void hole the other side? I don't know. I heard another void hole go off. Ah. I'm not a fan of Oreos. I'm more of a Tim Tams kind of guy. Oh man, how did that happen? I've actually got hull breach. Oh, because I parked my because I parked my Railjack in front of a cruise ship again, didn't I? No, I did not. Need to fix some stuff in the background. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Ugh. Damn it, I did it too early.
Hull ruptures. Sealed.
I know. Well, because I have anastasis, I got it handled too. Oh, I think we're both remote repairing at the same time. So that's kind of hilarious.
Enemy fighter cover halved.
Because your table enjoyed loss. The hell does that even mean? Hey, Death Above, how's it going? Alright, where's the next cruise ship? Ah.
Fighters on
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Take them down.
You take left.
Grenier cruise ship has translated in sector.
Is that here? Oh, I didn't.
Scratch one cruise ship.
For whatever reason, my game is stuttering. Got a hole in the ship, folks.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention.
We went for 4 hours straight of Railjack. Damn.
Risk contained.
It's more Railjack than I normally play in one foul swoop.
Enemy fighters on the run. Canceling repair order. Shields energizing. Good work.
Wait, did shields get what?
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Bullet jumping IRL, yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, there are some people, I guess, who can do that. They're called like free runners or something or other. They can do some pretty crazy things. I wouldn't be able to do them at all. Alright, let's see how we're going with the upgrading shenanigans. Okay, so one of us needs to go back. We might as well head back to the dry dock for a quick second.
Another job well executed.
Okay. Wow! There's... No, this is a pretty normal amount of people. Okay. How's everyone's night, by the way? What? Okay, I'm gonna need to try this goddamn weapon. What other games are you trying out? Gundam vs. Gundam Extreme, Maxi Boost on. AER, which I'll probably play tomorrow. I'll probably do like a stream, I'll probably play it on the stream tomorrow. We'll see. Oh no, everyone's going. Okay. Need a bio though, I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm so confused now. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I guess we continue. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, there we go. Think you guys can hear that. Oh, I need to scrap some wreckage. LOL! Okay, might as well just scrap all of this. Don't need any of this. Hell, even the Vida reactors, don't need them because I already have one. That's really, really good. Voila! Oh, toilet break. Oh, okay. That's what that means. Okay, very well. Because when I hear bio, as a StarCraft player, that means biological units. Marines, Marauders, Ghosts, Reapers, Medics, as opposed to mech units. Tanks, Thors.
Let's change that. We are on their boards. Look alive.
Hellions, Hellbats. Although Hellbats are technically a sort of mech bio unit. It's weird.
Cruise ship on scope.
Oh, bollocks, I should have done it early. I should have done it up there.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
I mean, here's the thing, Comment Cop. I'm a Gundam fan. First and foremost, I'm a Gundam fan. So when I saw that friggin' Gundam Extreme Versus was coming to PS4 on like every other region, not just Japan, you're goddamn right I'm hyped for that shit. And I am enjoying it. It's a lot of goddamn fun. So all the console tenno out there in the chat, there seems to be a lot of console players in my chat. If you have a PS4 and you want to play like a legit fun game, Gundam vs. Gundam. 100%. But just make sure you get the right one. Because there's another one called Gundam Versus and that's it. It's essentially, it's ultimately the same game. It's just, it's smaller.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. Fighters neutralized. Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Wait, what happened? I think one of those fighters just rammed into my ship. But because my ship is a, well, ship, as opposed to their little fighters, they got blown up instead.
We have one less cruise ship to be considered.
I can go ramming speed, they can't. It's that simple.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. Alert. Enemy
Nope, he
cruise
charged too
ship
early.
scope.
Rip the dream.
Looks like we kicked the nest. Vernier cruise ship has punched in. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Wait, what? This is building stuff?
Cruise ship. Enemy in retreat. Sector secured. Drawing a line under this one.
Okay. Alright, Banzai, if you want to come in. Oh, we're gonna have to start a new mission, so 1 sec. Let me just build some stuff. And let's go!
Another job well executed.
Okay, let's see.
Clear this sector.
You have
A
been
decisive
invited.
first strike will
Huzzah!
increase odds of victory by 147%. Incoming fighters. Hit the stations.
Alright, watch how, like, we're not shooting at them at all, and they're just blowing up instantly. Instant death mechanic is if a fighter flies into a rock. No, join now! Join now! Quick! While you still have time! Join now!
Heat crasher. Near cruise ship. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Heads up. Ready air cruise ship.
Cruise ship, where?
quadrants halved. Maintain pressure. Hull breach. Immediate repair required.
Wait. Oh.
Breach seen. Railjack integrity restored.
How did the hull get breached? That was...
Has gone bye-bye.
Ah, that was a bad use of void hull.
The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Scratch one cruise ship.
I think starting next week, when I do the normal, when I stop like streaming every bloody day almost, I think next week what we're gonna start off doing is Helminth fodder streams. So basically, we're gonna start each week. We're gonna try and farm for one whole Warframe to then eventually feed into the Helminth. That means we'll probably have like we'll probably be ahead by 3,
Keep them off
and then we'll
the
just see
ship.
how we go from there.
Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived. We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
Ah! Oh, it's a friggin' bubble.
Enemy fighters are falling back. Good work.
Let's go hit a rock. Called it. There we go.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on
Oh,
regaining
we ran out of things.
Premier
Oh,
cruise
that's
ship
unfortunate.
has translated in sector. We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention.
Not remove Celestial Twin is one of the abilities you could swap.
Cruise
I mean,
ship down. That clears up some space.
I think the reason why ultimately the reason why they had to swap it out was because there would be a lot of work that they need to do for it. But at the same time,
For new heading.
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think there might be a technical reason as to why they would swap out Celestial Twin. That could really be the reason. I don't see much of a reason to swap it out in terms of balancing purposes, because it's essentially just like, it is effectively just a free thing. Like, it's a free it's essentially a free Spectre, I guess. That's what it really is.
Mission complete.
So I'm kind of,
Excellent
I don't know. Would it be balancing hell though? Because again, it's just a free Spectre. No? Like, there's probably, like, obviously the Wukong mains are gonna be like, what do you mean it's a free fucking Spectre, you fucking noob? What are you talking about? It's not just a free Spectre, you schmuck. No,
Grenier.
no, it would just be,
Where it hurts.
but you know what I mean. I'm talking about it in a very, very
Interceptors
basic
alerted.
sense.
Contact imminent. Good luck.
Can we DD? Yeah, sure. Like, I don't think it would necessarily be balancing hell. That's what I'm thinking. But the thing, actually no, sorry. There's two reasons why they wouldn't do this. The first reason is A, technical nightmare. Possibly. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's true because specters, again, specters exist. First off, technical nightmare, possibly. Secondly, Celestial Twin has got to be a signature ability. Like, it's just got to be a signature ability, right? In much the same way that Desecrate is a signature ability for Necros, there's no way Celestial Twin is not a signature ability for Wukong. I don't know, it just seems like one of those, like, ultra special abilities that I think they're like trying to classify under the umbrella term of signature ability. Because obviously signature ability, technically all abilities are signature because they're all like, when you think shock, you think vault. When you think vault, you think shock, you think speed, you think all that jazz, right? So like, it really depends on like what is quote unquote a signature ability. I'd probably say that Celestial Twin is a signature ability of Wukong. Therefore, Celestial Twin is not going to be a thing that you can do with other Warframes. Yeah, I do hope they simplify the mod system a little bit by getting rid of some of the super duper base mods, like damage and multi-shot and shit like that. Oops.
Crew ship on scope. Fighters on attack
yeah.
vector. Gunners fire at will. Crew ship on scope.
Sorry, I think you hit a rock.
On the run.
You gotta fight her with that one.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
That body block was pretty nuts.
Crew ship reinforcement has arrived. Linear crew ship has translated in sector. The enemy have called in a crew ship. Situation.
Yeah, we don't know what abilities we're gonna get yet. My missile just went bloody nowhere. We know of a handful of abilities that have been confirmed, quote unquote. Like Ice Wave, which by the way, that was confirmed in a trailer that was only posted to Twitter. So if you're looking around for the trailer, quote unquote, that confirms Ice Wave, you won't find it on YouTube. Oh no, you don't! Alright, let's go dry dock.
Closing mission. Next.
I really hope we don't get Mesa's friggin' first ability as the swap out ability. I really hope not, because of all of Mesa's abilities, that's like, I find that to be super useless. So of all the abilities to get from Mesa, I really hope it's not that, because that would be such a waste. Such a waste. I hope DE has the sense and the wherewithal to not pick like the ultra but at the same time they picked pull. Fuck. They picked pull from Mag. Of all the abilities to choose, could have been Polarize, which would have been great on everyone. Could have been Magnetize, which would have been overpowered, but that's probably like a signature ability, so they don't want to touch that. They chose Pull, which has some uses. It's going to be great for everyone who uses a farming frame, but Pull, fuck. Anyway. I still need to go like one more round or something. So if you want to, so Banzai, if you feel like joining me again, Lol. I still need to go one more round. It was, the guy actually just wanted to dry dock right after that round. Maybe it would be. Maybe it would be. I don't know. We'll just have to see. It's just that, like, when I see them pick pool, it gives me this idea that they're going to pick, of all the abilities from Mesa outside of Peacemaker, obviously, they might actually pick Ballistic Battery. Here's the big question. What do you think? What Warframe do you think Ballistic Battery is going to be good for? I can't think of any off the top of my head. It's Ballistic friggin' Battery. It's like, what do I do here? Like some ability has essential to frames, and if you swap them for ability you want to get your weapon uses. Yeah, no, I get that, but like I'm talking about like even just normal abilities. Chroma, you reckon? What do you think about the other new Warframes? Ooh, you're talking about the ones that they haven't really talked about? I can't really make an assessment on something that like I only vaguely know the friggin' theme. There's like an alchemist one, and there's like another one that's like a sniper? I don't know. My answer to that is I don't. And my answer to Zaku? Okay, those two? Yeah, I don't. That's my answer. I just don't. Oh yeah, Railjack is super duper bugged if you're not a host. That's for sure. That's for sure. Hope you understand what you mean. What does that mean? Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, hey category, I hope you understand what you mean. I'm like, no, I don't understand what I mean. There are words coming out of my mouth, but my brain is not understanding them. I don't understand what I mean. That's the gig. You're definitely getting Wraith. What's the point of Wraith again? Can you explain? Can someone explain to me what the point of Wraith is in chat? One of them is an alchemist. Whatever that means. One of them's Wraith. Whatever that means. He looks sick. Yeah. The big question is, how do I have speed mods? Banzai. Oh, Banzai left the chat. Banzai left the thing. F's in the chat for Banzai. Rip. Have to re-invite him now. Oh, bloody hell.
Targets on the board. Good hunting. Incoming fighters.
Yeah, Banzai, just have a look at the Catherine Gaza video. That'll tell you like how I got everything. Basically, everything you need to know about my Railjack is right there. Wait, didn't it turn on? Oh lol. Ghost theme? Wait, don't we already have one in the form of like Wisp? Isn't she technically ghost themed? Or is she like Wisp themed, or like sun fairy sun lantern themed? Or sun themed? Like what the fuck? Wait, I'm so confused. If you leave because of scrap, you don't get a notification. What does that mean? Sometimes I don't understand what chat's talking about. It's a Reaper. Wait, Wraith's a Reaper? Is that so that's the idea? Huh. Okay. Oh, let's see if Banzai's better than 99% of the people who join. He is! I am so proud of you, buddy. I would have been so disappointed if someone from my chat was bad at Railjack. Okay, well, at risk of sounding like a Malthael main in HOTS, you have my full attention. I just completely missed that goddamn missile. This is like Gundam all over again. You collect souls. Wait, so you're playing Diablo in HOTS? Okay, I'm gonna have to tell my friend about this. Because he's a huge Diablo man. We got a void hole, by the way. Notice the extreme lack of excitement, because this is like my 50th void hole probably. So yeah, anyway. I'm gonna have to tell my friend, hey, you know how you like to play a hero who collects souls and hearts? Apparently we're gonna get a Warframe that collects souls. Oh friggin' mega lol, it's probably time to play some Warframe, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna get so apparently we're getting Diablo in friggin' Warframe. Okay, I can back that. I wonder what his abilities are gonna be. So Wraith's first ability is called Charge. Basically what happens is he charges straight at an enemy. Now here's the thing. If the enemy is right in front of a wall and you charge that enemy straight into a wall, you actually get to do bonus damage, and that enemy is then immediately crowd control for a grand total of about 5 seconds. His second ability is a flip ability. So the way it's going to work, brush my sister, damn. Like, his second ability is a flip ability, so basically what it does is it actually just flips an enemy around. So, that's basically all it does. His third ability is... oh, a Fire Stomp ability. I don't know why he has a Fire Stomp ability, but he basically just stomps down. He basically does a giant stomp, and that actually like produces some fire trails that go out and then back in. Don't know why he does that. He just does that. And people, and then of course his fourth ability is, well, it's not gonna be Soul Gate. So his fourth ability is basically like a friggin' like global ultra mega super friggin' crowd control ability. And then everybody's gonna be scratching their heads, being like, how the fuck did you come up with this set of abilities for this Warframe? But the HOTS players will be like, so, you know, that's how it's going to be. Managed to fix my table temporarily, but I'm probably not playing today. Dropped it on. You dropped your table on your toes? Yeah, we're talking about Wraith. You dropped your table on your toes? What the fuck? Do you need to go and see a doctor about that? That sounds dangerous. The table broke. The table broke. Oh my god, that actually reminds me of something. Hold on, 1 second. The table broke while you were playing Warframe. How the fuck? Citate. You know what? That story raises way more questions than it answers. My dude, that raises way more questions than it answers. 1 sec. There's something I wanna. That reminds me of something. There's a video of Wraith. Okay, I'll check that out later. Okay, you know what? Let's take a break from Warframe. Let's take a break from Railjack. So, in the sense that let's watch a couple of things. Moshi moshi keisate desu ka? Hi, taihen desu. We have a problem. We have an emergency. Okay. So let's take a quick break from Railjack. We're gonna watch a couple of things. We haven't done this in a while, huh? So, oh shit. Okay, so first off, what is it? Twitch Rage compliment break. So when you say that you're here it is. I found it. Okay, this guy. I can't. When I first saw this guy, in a YouTube video actually, I first saw this guy and I could not believe that he actually broke his table like this. So let's drop the audio for a sec, like so. Alrighty. Let's see. Is this going to work? Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. So there's this video right here, 5 minutes of streamers smashing their keyboards. We're only just gonna watch the first one, okay?
Green, what's your problem, Green? What is your problem? Missile alone ramp.
Let's just watch that again in slow motion. I just love this so much, man. The best thing about this, first off, that's flown right up. Did you catch those little like black things? That sounds racist. Those little black things, those are his freaking keys. Those are his keys. He smashed his table so much, his keys have literally flown up from his keyboard. That is like a level of pure, unadulterated rage that I've never come across in real life. So that's why this guy right here, he is my favorite Twitch streamer of all time. Just that level of like pure white hot rage. Oh, I absolutely love it, man. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love this dude so much. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so apparently, okay, so Tater has a video on, Wraith. Is that for real? Alright, let's have a look. Oh, is it this one? Okay, let's have a look at it then. What happened? He got disconnected. That's what happened. Do I make this a... No, I'm not gonna make this a stream highlight. That seems unnecessary. Oh, I just realized my freaking music. Okay, I'm turning off all of the audio of WARFRAME. Like that was. I just love that. I love that video so much. All right, let's see what this is about.
So, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, shown off at yesterday's TennoCon. There was the infested open world, mech suits, new infested enemy units, the broken Warframe, Hydroid Deluxe, Hydroid Prime trailer.
Yeah, the Hydroid Prime trailer.
A lot more.
Oh,
so
by the way, I'm going, by the way, I've already got a sort of like a final thoughts post-mortem kind of video on, Tenno speaker. Oh, yes, yeah, I use speakers. I've got a... What the fuck was I saying? I've got a post-mortem video on all of TennoCon. That's coming tomorrow. So everyone keeps asking me like, oh, what do you think about XYZ and TennoCon? What do you think about like TennoCon in general or Tenno Live in general? That's going to be the video.
Videos to go through in order to cover everything, but I wanted to dedicate this video to one of our so-called upcoming Warframes. A new Warframe that's been in the community's eyes for a very long time now.
Glad to see he's using Steel Path footage. It would have been really disappointing if he wasn't.
One of 3 new
Also, Protea, pretty damn strong.
To the game before Christmas or before the end of the year. Broken Warframe is one of them. Alchemist Warframe is another, and then there is this one. Hey, what's up, you beautiful feckers? How you all doing? So this is
what's up, you beautiful feckers?
Warframe designed by Liger Inuzuka 3 years ago when he.
Also, it's pretty cool that Liger actually got friggin' I want Forward Artillery from... Oh, yeah. Is it called Forward Artillery? I thought it was called Turret Artillery or some shit. Anyway, I think it's really cool that Liger actually got hired by DE. That's really cool.
He was originally designing...
I remember there was like some shit going on with him, but...
So
like something going on with him and his relationship with DE, I think, but... But now he's been hired, so... Voila!
Now, I'm
was it Liger or was it someone else? I can't remember.
These abilities will be changed or altered for when Wraith goes live, because some of the abilities sound very, very
Turret velocity? No.
to existing abilities of some of our latest Warframes in game. So let's jump in and check out what Wraith is all about. So first off, Wraith's passive is called Psychopomp. Wraith will collect the souls of his slain enemies and then he uses them to power some of his abilities. So possibly a resource...
Yeah, so Diablo and Hots.
Or Nidus's stacks. But it also says that the souls he harvests add ghostly clothing to his appearance. So he will visually change depending on the amount of souls...
Yeah, that's sounding a lot like Nidus.
...that Wraith consumes. Similar to, I guess, Nidus changing how...
Yeah, Stan, he, There's actually quite a handful of Warframes that actually have multiple passives. Hell, friggin' Inaros technically has multiple passives. The whole heal a giant ton based on melee finishes, that's actually part of his passive, alongside the whole coffin thing. So, yeah.
He looks depending on the amount of stacks as well. So Wraith will need to keep killing in order to consume souls for certain abilities. That's his passive. Which leads us up to his first ability, which is called Reap. Now this one might sound very familiar if you're a Revenant player, Reeve, right? Reap will allow Wraith to dash forward, passing through the bodies of enemies as well as solid objects and...
Wait, so he's... Okay, so his first ability is a charge ability. Okay. He's starting to sound like Diablo in Hearts.
Damaging all in his path while exploding at your destination. Enemies not killed will be knocked down. Holding the ability down will allow you to
and it knocks them back.
Silent flight, which will drain your energy over time instead. Very similar, it sounds like, to Wukong's Cloud, but this one you can pass through doors and enemies, so it is similar to Reeve as well, except it explodes when the cast ends, damaging enemies like Reeve does as well, and you can change it to have a kind of Wukong Cloud aspect to it.
I don't know if this is necessarily an upgraded Revenant Reeve though. This might not be an upgraded Revenant Reeve because Reeve is able to insta-kill enemies if you go backwards and forwards if they happen to be thralled. So far, I don't think this can kill people that well.
To it. So it seems like a combination of both of those abilities, but when you kill enemies with Reap, they will grant 1 soul per death. Now, next up is his Black Hole ability, the second ability. Wraith will place a dense mass of souls on the ground, slowing and pulling enemies into the centre of it. Enemies on the outside of that circle will be slowed down, but enemies at the very centre will be ragdolled, I guess like Vauban's Vortex, and it will collect and store buffs based on the enemy types that you kill inside that area of effect. So some of these buffs could increase your damage output, your heals, your shield, your energy over time, or even the souls that you can get off dead enemies.
Okay. I think what's going to happen is when Wraith comes out, because the buffs that you get from them depend entirely on the enemies that you get. Black hole slowly pulls in enemies towards the center. No, Wraith can absorb cumulative effects by black hole, but that depends on who he ends up buffing, right? Who he ends up grabbing, right? So the black hole absorbs buffs based on who he gets, right? So that sounds a lot like what Titania used to have in terms of tribute. What I think is going to happen is when it comes out, you're gonna have some people being like, this is fine. I'll probably be one of those people who are like, this is fine. But then you're gonna have a lot of people who will be like, oh my friggin' god, black hole is really, really bad because I can't choose who I get to use, who is the enemy that is there for me to grab with my black hole. So therefore, black hole is really, really bad because when I want the shield buff and I don't get the shield buff because not enough of those enemies that give me the shield buff, that means that black hole is really, really bad. DE, you should maybe change it so that you can just cycle through different black holes to give me different effects. And I think that's what's going to happen. Black hole, my prediction is at some point black hole is going to change to just be a toggleable, cyclable ability, in much the same way that tribute is going to be. Well, tribute is now a cyclable ability. That's my prediction, folks. Pick up all the enemies till you reach extra, blow them up, one shot, done. Poof. I don't know if that works, but we'll see.
Which I think will be squad wide in the area if all of your team are standing inside that black hole area, or, and this is kind of the cool part, or black hole can be worn by Wraith. Okay, so he can pick it up and he can wear it to gain the benefits of all of those buffs himself. I guess if you're running solo, that'd be really cool. Mm-hmm. He can also teleport to that black hole from a certain distance away. So he can wear it for the buffs and he can dash towards it like Wisp does with her reservoirs, where she can port towards them from far away. But his second ability is more or less a crowd control one that gives out buffs to your teammates or to yourself if you wear it, and it might also deal a decent amount of damage as well.
Okay.
Now
there's one thing here. It says right here, enemies killed by the black hole grant 1 soul per death. I'm a little bit worried about that, because that kind of sounds like how Pool can give you energy orbs if you kill someone with it. Really depends on how much damage this thing does, but if it's not an ability that typically does a lot of damage, just based on what is written right there, enemies killed by the black hole, that's probably a problem.
that leads us up to his third ability, Tombstone. Now, stop me if this one also sounds very, very similar to another ability in game, Protea's Rewind. Wraith will raise a stone monument, okay, a tombstone, a replica of himself at the cost of souls, I think. This records his time in place, while also the
Lol.
monument will give off an aura of fear, keeping enemies away from it. And
Lol.
recasting the ability will cause Wraith to respawn back where that tombstone is.
Lol.
So, very much like Protea's ability.
It's
this will
exactly like
record
Protea's
at
ability.
the time of you casting it, your energy, your ammo count, your soul count, and so on. And when you recast it, you will respawn at its location with the same amount of health, energy, ammo count, and so on.
Wait till it reaches
as you
alt. Okay,
had
don't
when
spoil
you
it.
initially cast it. So it is a rewind ability, just one that fears enemies at the same time.
Wait, so it's better than Protea's rewind ability. If it fears enemies as well. Holy crap. Okay. Additionally, hang on.
And
That's
according
it.
to the notes that Liger has written down,
Oh, nullifier bubbles can destroy the tomb if it reaches the only if it reaches the center. Otherwise, the aura can fear away the corpus crewman inside the fear's aura. If the fear's aura is larger than a nullifier bubble. Damn, that's like one hell of a wet dream.
if the
Hold
range
on,
of
don't
this
spoil the ultimate, guys.
The tombstone is larger.
Don't
than
spoil
that
the ultimate, okay?
nullifier's Bubble, then the nullifier can't get close
Wow.
enough to
So this is
the actual
this is like a bit of
tombstone to destroy
this is like a bit of a wet dream, if you
You'll
ask
get
me.
feared away as well. So it's kind of cool. A nice way, I guess, to fight off nullifiers.
Mac, listen. At some point, if you ask me, at some point that's just bound to happen. You have so many goddamn warframes that one day you're just gonna run out of ideas. Like at some point, you've pretty much like done everything. It's like in, I think it's like in League. It's like in HOTS. It's like in any like MOBA. At some point, you're gonna have some crossover between the you're gonna have some crossover between the heroes that exist already. For example, so for example, in HOTS, there's a guy called Kel'Thuzad from Warcraft, and then there's also a guy called Kel'Thas from Warcraft. They both have they both have this like slow moving big ass bomb type ability as one of their ultimates. Alternatively, you have Kel'Thas versus Jaina, who both have some sort of like giant area of effect spell ability that just has slightly different effects. At some point, you're going to see some crossover. Now, the thing is, obviously, with this Warframe here, we're seeing a lot of crossover, so that's kind of hilarious. Whether that means that for this... Oh, camera's died. One sec. Alright, we're back. Basically, the idea is that at some point there is going to be some crossover, but but otherwise, yeah, no, you're right. There is a lot of crossover with this Warframe.
Or you could just jump inside the bubble and shoot them in the head. Now that leaves us with his fourth and final ability.
Okay, here we go, guys. His ultimate.
Sounds edgy, right? This whole frame is just edge personified. Harvest has two parts to it, okay? And it will function differently depending on how many souls your Wraith has, I guess, collected once you cast the ability.
Okay.
If you have above 50% souls, or if you are below...
Wait, hold on. No, never mind.
50%.
I'm thinking of something else.
Now, if Wraith is below 50% souls, then he can place a death mark on an area, okay, weakening enemies that get hit by that death mark and making them take increased critical damage from all of Wraith's abilities. Now, if Wraith is above 50% souls, then he will unleash his true form, an exalted ability that consumes all of your souls and makes it, I guess, duration based on the amount of souls that you had once you cast it. Now, if Wraith is above 50% souls when he casts Harvest, then he will unleash his true form, an exalted ability that consumes all of your souls and makes it a duration based on the amount of souls that you consumed when you cast it. All
Yo,
of his
that's
abilities
kinda
are then
hard.
empowered when this exalted form is active with increased range and damage. So his Reap and his Black Hole will deal more damage and have a larger area of effect. Black Hole,
I hope it deals like a lot more damage.
This exalted form, an empowered Black Hole, but you can also place down empowered death marks when in your exalted form. So apparently the way this will work is if you tap his fort ability, you will place down those death marks. And if you decide to hold down the ability, it will cast the Reaper form, his exalted ability, only if you're above 50% souls. So enemies then killed that are under the effect of a death mark will give you 2 souls per kill. Enemies killed by his Reaper form will give you 3 souls per kill. And then death-marked enemies that are killed by the
Jesus
Reaper form
Christ!
will grant you 4 souls per
This,
kill.
oh
So
my god, this kit is like an essay's worth of like things. There's like 50, there's like 25 different like friggin' friggin' things that could happen. There's like 25 different things that could happen, and each one has a result. This is probably like a really complicated kit. This is a really complex kit, but sounds friggin' dope. So the whole thing about death marks. So I think I'm guessing the idea is that you want to be using harvest right at the start. You can place a death mark on you place the death mark on the enemies, and then that synergizes with all of your other abilities to give you tons more souls. And then you kill those enemies. Wait. Enemies killed under death marks. Enemies killed by Reaper. Wait. Is that enemies killed by the... No. Enemies killed by the Reaper who are death marked get 4 times. So... Hang on. So, enemies killed by the Reaper actually give you 3 souls? I'm so confused. Oh. Thanks, Dad. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop listening to Tater because I think I'm going to get a little bit confused. Tap harvest to apply death marks. Okay, press and hold harvest to unleash the... Oh, right. Okay, I think I understand now. So, enemies... So, when you're just... Wraith by himself, just normal easy mode, early mode Wraith, you can use harvest, you can activate harvest to place a death mark on a bunch of enemies. So at that point, when you put a death mark on a bunch of enemies, that automatically makes them give you 2 times the souls if you kill them. Right? If you happen to have more than 50% capacity of souls, you can then activate and turn into the Reaper. And any enemy, regardless of whether or not they're death marked, that automatically gives you 3 times the souls. But if you happen to both death mark a group of enemies as the Reaper and then kill them as the Reaper, you get 4 times the souls. Okay. Transforming into the Reaper causes AoE knockback. Well, that makes sense. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. That, I think... Yeah, okay. Folks, yeah, I'm pretty excited for the Reaper as well. It'll probably show up like right before Christmas. So, hell yeah. Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to watch? While we're in the mood? Is there, what else do we want to look at? I need something for Thursday. I don't know. What do you guys want to watch? Okay, yeah, that kit sounds pretty crazy. Reaper for Christmas? Well, there we go then. Y'all just seeing the kind of stuff that I watch on YouTube. I watch all sorts of random things. Alright, okay, I guess enough of that for now. Unless there's something you want me to watch. Hell, if we want to talk about, like, why America's dumb again, if you find a video that's particularly interesting about that, I'm up for that. I'm up for that, because that's just hilarious, too. What the hell is this about? I don't even know. Okay. He's supposed to be just a drawing channel, if I remember correctly, so that's scary. Anyway. Enough of that. Sounds like a nursery home. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, not entirely sure what that's about. Okay. Skyrim glitch compilation. I don't play Skyrim, so none of those clips are going to have any context with me whatsoever. It's like it's like when I watch it's like when I watch an Asmongold like compilation and he's playing World of Warcraft, and then something happens. It's like a tiny little box on his screen. Something happens, and then he's like, "Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, yes! Oh yes, dude!" And I'm like, "Wait, what happened? What the hell just happened? What did I just see? Something happened, but I don't know what that is." So yeah, if I watch a Skyrim glitch compilation, I'll just be like, "Is that not meant to happen?" I don't know. Alright, let's have a look at the Athodai. Asmund does get excited, but the problem is he doesn't. The problem is he can't get excited when he doesn't have the friggin' Mail Muncher. Oh, mega lol on that one. So yeah, sucked in Asmund. Anyway, wow, it's just 2. It's okay. Let's just try this out. I just want to see how well this weapon is before I keep going. Warframe Riven memes. You got a particular video in mind? You can link the video. If you just link the video in chat, I can actually just click it straight from there. So we can just do that. We'll literally do like a friggin' media share light type thing if you want. Also, holy crap, there's 4 people watching on Twitch? How did this happen? What the hell is happening now? Alright, let's try this out. Alright, we're gonna go up against a single... no, let's go up against a single level 100 corrupted heavy gunner and just see how we go from there. Whoops! Oh my god! I love this weapon already. Oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible. Hold on. I love this weapon already. I love it already. Well done, DE. Well done. Holy crap. God damn! Wait, did you shoot at him as well? Oh, I think you did. Damn. You'll hate it for ammo efficiency? I mean, sure. But here's the thing, I don't really use my secondary weapon all that much. So if anything, this is dope. This is dope. Laughs in Carrier Prime? Absolutely. But like, especially in like Steel Path, there's so many enemies anyway that you're gonna get enough ammo for it anyway. Like, that's not a problem to me. But I can get what you mean, but at the same time, like, holy hell. Like, if you're using this as like a primary weapon in the sense that you're always using it, then yes, you're going to hate this for the ammo efficiency. That is true. Okay, we're definitely formering this. Oh my god. Hang on, what if I do this? Oh, actually, I think it's going to... Oh, I think we're going to call it a night, folks. We'll pick up the, Ah, you got something, Bunwa. Let's just see how we go. Let's just do AoE damage. Oh my god. Come on, okay. Don't worry, PB, I'm about to go to sleep as well. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? This is a good weapon. Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's call it a day. Let's call it a night. It's currently 11:30, and I think it's time we go to sleep. So, he says. The hell? You're not going to sleep with me. That's weird. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit that like button. We'll come back with some more Railjack farming tomorrow, probably. We'll see how we go. Yeah. Alright. I keep screwing up the way I end these streams. I'm really, really bad at that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. If you like the stream, hit that like button. If you're watching on Twitch, follow me if you haven't yet. There's no subscription model on Twitch yet because obviously I'm not big enough, so yada yada yada. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to me yet on YouTube, which I don't think I saw any new people on YouTube, so we should be fine on that front. But either way, if you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, you know, all that good stuff, because as per usual, the freaking algorithm is always a bit of crap. So otherwise, until next time, which is probably tomorrow, hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys later. Peace.